This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
1 year ago today, right now, we were setting up shop. I was doing calisthenics to get warmed up for the race of the century.
Mm-hmm. I was eyeing up the box of Old Dutch potato chips that had just made its way in there. We had a bunch of great snacks, Boston pizza on hand.
Timmy's, there was lots of donut. Like, it was, you know what, for an actual, like, you don't go to an actual, like, Olympic qualifier or some form of world championships and have donuts, chips, and pizza lined up.
We do things a little differently around here.
For the athletes as they walk in.
Do you remember the conversation started? We were talking about the orange drink you would find at these track meets, and somebody had come up with the idea that we did something, and we did have orange drink thanks to our promo team.
I think the idea was to even the playing field a bit. Just make everybody feel a little more logy.
Yeah.
And,
If we're all stuffed with donuts and pizza and orange drink, right, exactly. We're all, going to be slow. And you know what? With the exception of Rager, it was a struggle for all of us.
And how about the crowd that showed up to watch this, what was it, like a 40-second race, maybe even shorter than that? The crowd was just full of people who made the time to come out. That was really cool.
Yeah,
True.
It
the
was
stands,
Yeah, it was fabulous. And I think also it was John with a J who started talking about, like you mentioned, the orange drink got it all started, but and in there somewhere too was John with a J talking about track and field day, which turned into orange drink, and then one thing led to another, and everybody started challenging each other to a race. And
it was Vicky's first week on the air with us too.
Man, that was fun.
What an intro, yeah.
And you know what? At 7:10 this morning, we'll rerun Joe's fantastic Hall of Fame like play-by-play of the race of the century.
Oh yeah, right up there with some of the great Olympic calls.
Well, you were doing...
First time I've ever had to call a race.
Yeah.
You know my favorite moment?
No.
Was Vicky going, Philly's in there. He's in the hunt.
It's a great color
I gotta look out
commentating.
for you. Make sure you're getting your due.
It was a stunt. You could tell there was a stunning observation in her voice. Like, he's hanging in there. He's still upright, and he's in the race.
Well, we didn't know.
She's been amazed ever since.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Got something to say?
Okay, I'll say it.
Well, you should probably call the bone phone and let her rip.
It actually feels nice to finally say it out loud.
780-BONE.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I drive in the city doing deliveries, and I know this has been brought up before, but I think it'd be a good idea when you do your road test to take them on the perimeter and teach them which lane is the fast lane and which lane is the slow lane, and show them that merge does not mean sit there and yield until ready to go. Enjoy your day. Juggler out.
I think there is a highway, there would definitely be a highway portion of driver's ed.
It's probably part of the written test more than the actual, on the road test. I don't remember going on the highway when I was learning.
It's a long time ago for me, but I seem to remember a little jaunt, like going on the perimeter at some point. That's key. Learning, you got to learn the highway side of things.
And parents who are teaching their kids to drive, maybe that's going to be on you as well to make sure that they're a good driver and doing it right.
I don't ever remember it being part of the curriculum for me. No. I still remember the first time when one of the buds and I were deciding we were going to drive out to the lake on the highway and which one of our parents was going to give us the car that would trust us enough to go on the highway.
Yeah.
So that was
it's
a
important.
rite of passage.
Yeah.
But
Well, good call. Thank you very much. Now on to T. Kona and an experience or something he observed at the grocery store.
Good morning, it's T. Kona. So was at Superstore yesterday. Witnessed a couple of stupid people. So when you're in the produce, you see that mist of water that goes all over your vegetables, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at that. Yesterday, there's a older woman. She decides she's washing her hands in that mist over the vegetables. Like, I'm not kidding you. She's sitting there. She's rubbing her hands and cleaning her hands in there, and it was awesome. I figured, well, once she's done, I'm just going to go grab those vegetables that she just washed her hands off.
Oh, jeez.
No towel. Woman's looking for a towel using somebody's shirt.
What on earth would lead you to think that you should do that?
Yeah.
Would it be better if somebody had put their face in there, to get the
Yeah. Oh, it's a hot day.
Yeah.
Okay, now to some calls. It is the 1-year anniversary of the race of the century. John with a J.
Happy anniversary to Philly, Joe, and Vicky. Happy anniversary to the race of the century, to the top 10 racer, John with a J. And tripping on a hole in a paper heart is my pick for the banger of the year, of the week, of the month, whatever you want to call it. You asked for a banger. I just gave you one. Get ready to rock and roll. I know you can't play every single song I asked for, so I won't be crushed if I don't hear it today or tomorrow or the next week. But throw it on the list if you could be considerate enough for John with a J top 10. I didn't win the damn race, but I showed up. I didn't hurt anybody. I didn't hurt myself. And I still wear my medal proudly, by the way, proudly. And anybody who knows me knows that. I go in public with that medal to this day. So happy anniversary and all that.
I like the phrase, I didn't hurt anybody.
Yeah, good. He was actually the catalyst of the race.
Yeah.
He deserves a song, doesn't he, Phil?
You know what? Why wait for the banger? We can play STP here when we're done the bone phone.
Oh, very
Okay.
nice.
I'm sure John with a J would appreciate that. Moving on to some more calls about the race of the century. Sir Rodney.
PJV, good morning, Sir Rodney. Happy anniversary, first anniversary for the Bone Phone Invitational. And I just want to say that could not have happened without Sir Rodney and T. Kona holding up that finish line.
Yes.
Sure. You guys could have been still running right now. You have no idea when to stop. So,
That's
T. Kona, good job. Happy anniversary.
He's not wrong.
I forgot that he did
Yeah,
that.
I think there was an exit, actually, just past that. We did have great volunteers that day.
We sure did.
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes a village, hey?
It does.
Yeah, we'll wrap with this. And I got to say, there's a bunch of calls about the race of the century, being that it's the 1-year anniversary. We'll smatter them in throughout the morning, but we'll wrap here with Glenn. Glenn.
Are you kidding me, Glenn?
Perfect.
Hey guys, it's Glenn. It's been a while since I've called in, but I'm realizing that it is the first anniversary of the race of the century, the most hyped, most talked about, most important sporting event in Winnipeg history.
Agreed.
And what a morning it was. Remembering the great time everybody had. Happy about my 5th place finish. I think if we did it again, I think I could take guilty. I think I could have finished 4th, but it is what it is. Great time last year, and nice to meet everybody. Everybody was so cool. Anyway, have a great day, guys.
Interesting, Phil. You got a call from our top 10 finisher, John with a J. You got a call from our 5th place finisher, Glenna. And I forgot all about it, but guilty at his age and stage, did the best he could training for this event and did finish 4th just behind you. That's pretty amazing.
Definitely. And Guilty was right on me until he pulled a hammy?
You got it tightened up on him.
Tightened up, yeah.
And then you finished 3rd. And then, of course, Big N, he was in the 50-plus H, right? Finishing 2nd, and he's in great shape. And then, of course, the Rager.
That young buck
Winning it all.
Rager killed us all. By the way, the whole Glenn thing and how that came about, there's a very funny clip of that from last year that I'm going to play next hour.
Okay.
Yeah, of when Glenn came to be.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for all the calls. That's the Bone Phone.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Just reading a little more on the story about possibly relocating some railway track outside the city. It's constantly a conversation in Manitoba, but I read this quote from the Winnipeg Free Press. The sobering reality is that this promising idea has been proposed by many political leaders and then abandoned for decades.
Oh, no.
So not the first time it's come up.
Yeah, so it's a 90-day study that they're talking about. And I guess moving some of these track lines to outside the city will follow some of the hydro work that's going on. I think that's one of the proposals, right? Listen, if they could move a few just to get started, that would alleviate a lot of problems, and it would keep, obviously, a very important industry running, right? Getting goods across the country. But outside the city, some of our forefathers that decided on some of this grid, you can argue, you can yell every day.
Well, back in the day, having a train track running through your city was the lifeline of the city. That's what you wanted.
There was a sheriff, horses, too, and a couple of brothels on the main track, too.
And it was fun for... Listen, this is a small point, but I remember going to my grandparents' house where there was a train right in their backyard, and we loved it. We'd go running on the backyard. Look at the train. This is amazing. But it's become it's just seems like it's becoming increasingly more of a problem as far as the delays. And then in this article, it's not actually super safe to have some of the things they're transporting running through your city.
That's a good point.
The other question is, how much would this cost? A lot. And where's that money coming from?
Yeah.
That's the other question.
But is it worth the cost long term?
That's what you're going to find out in 90 days.
That's
or shortly after. It's only a 90-day study. Could take 2 years to get the results.
We're a long way away.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Here's what's trending with Philly Joe and Vicky.
Well, the weekend's coming, so let's talk about the new movies in theaters. A lot of dinosaurs. Do you guys like a dinosaur movie?
I mean, the Jurassic Park series, they've had some pretty good movies. Jurassic World.
Yeah, you know what? I don't mind looking at a dinosaur exhibit. I think I saw the first Jurassic Park, but no, I don't need any movie action. I like the history of dinosaurs.
I kind of tapped out at the first Jurassic Park, too. That was all I needed to see of dinosaurs. Maybe you might be interested in this one, though. The End of Oak Street, Anne Hathaway, Ewan McGregor. It's about this suburban neighborhood who I guess goes through some kind of time portal and gets transported into prehistoric times where they have to deal with dinosaurs. It's kind of a far-fetched plot, but it's got 83% on Rotten Tomatoes, a good cast.
All right. It's pretty neat what they can do with CGI and dinosaurs now.
Yeah, true.
It gives you a pretty good idea of how massive they were, and it's neat.
And it's kind of a dinosaur horror movie.
What's it
so
called?
That might be a nice twist. The End of Oak Street. There's also Paw Patrol the Dino movie, if that's a little too scary for you. So
the Oak Street one's interesting because it could be just as simple as somebody staring out their window, wondering what their neighbor across the street's doing or why that car's been parked there for 4 days. So going down a portal for dinosaurs sounds a little bit more interesting.
I think so.
Just a bit. Bit. Yeah.
The Green Day-inspired movie Nimrods also came out, but it looks like there's only one single screening in Winnipeg. It's happening at the Cineplex McGillivray Theater tomorrow at 9:30. So Friday, 9:30. That's kind of your only chance to see it in theaters by the looks of it. It's got 88%. And there's Wrong Girls. It's a comedy with Kristen Stewart and Aaliyah Shawkat. She was Maybe from Arrested Development. They play a couple of stoner roommates, and they end up with a briefcase full of this experimental drug, and there's people coming after them for it. Seth Rogen's in it, Kumail Nanjiani, Kate McKinnon, Gina Davis. It's got 67% on Rotten Tomatoes.
All-star cast.
Yeah, pretty good. I want to see more Gina Davis. I love her so much.
Has she been off the radar for a while?
A little bit. I think she's been working on some other projects behind the scenes.
Okay. I want to throw this in, too. The LA Lakers are being sold for the second time in a year, going to businessman Josh Kushner and Bob Iger for a record-breaking price. According to reports, the sale agreement is $12.5 billion. Ooh. The Lakers were valued at $10 billion last year, a record for a pro sports team. And that's when Mark Walter purchased a controlling stake from the Buss family, which had owned them since 1979. So sort of surprising that this Mark Walter would buy them and then turn around and sell them. But when $12.5 billion is staring you in the face.
Yeah.
I'd sell.
Yeah, you don't usually hear of a team getting flipped. It usually happens with, like, houses, right?
Yeah.
Like, so he didn't own them for very long.
They just repainted.
That's right. That's Scrollin.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ&V into more ears.
Celebrating. It's a big week of celebrating. Celebrated the 1-year anniversary of PJV, Vicky's arrival on the scene earlier this week. And today, not quite. Like, we don't have a cake. We don't have a cake in studio to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the race of the century. But it's still a big morning, and a lot of people are sharing their memories of the race of the century.
Should have ordered a pizza for it, actually.
You know, don't
call.
tease us with that. That's like no idea is a bad idea, and the morning's still young.
That's true. Could you eat 7 slices, though?
God, no.
No,
not anymore.
that's gone in the record books already on the Race of the Century Wikipedia page. That loud guy ate 7 pieces of pizza.
People are still talking about it.
They are, yeah. So for those who don't know, the Race of the Century, it was basically me against a whole bunch of our, you want to call them Bone Phone regulars, but not everybody in the race was a Bone Phone regular.
Some came from the Boston Pizza text line, actually.
Yeah, and it started with a simple challenge. It was like John with a J. I could beat you in a running race, and I was like, no way, no chance. I'll race you anytime. And then everybody started to weigh in, I'll race Philly, and it just built and built and built until we had 10 contestants.
No, there was, wasn't there more like 12 or so? Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
I think so.
Yeah, we had a couple that we would have been up to about 14, but a couple did not make it that day.
Okay.
It's probably a hard day for them.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The people who didn't make the race.
Hey, by the way, thanks to the University of Manitoba Soccer Complex, too, because they came on board from listening and wanted to be a part of it. And it was a great facility. And like you said, there's fans in the stands in the upper deck there watching. It was great.
No condensation on the track either.
No.
Everyone was safe.
Couldn't even find a mop or a pail.
I want to rerun a couple of pieces of audio from last year that I was going through it all this morning, and these are a couple of the funnier moments. This one here is, and we heard from Glenn on the Bone Phone earlier this morning. He became one of the central figures of the race, and this is how it all came about. When Joe was rattling off, because we were getting people like trying to be a part of the race every single day.
This came to be, I don't know if it's part of the clip, so I don't want to go too far, but Club Regent Event Center. I was in the men's room. I can't even remember which show it was. I think it was Hairball, actually. And Glenn was in the bathroom. He said, hey, I want to take part in the race. And I said, what? And then we just talked about it. I said, oh, you got to text in the next day or something. And he that's how he came to be.
Okay, well, here's us. First time we were talking about Glenn. Can you rattle off what I'm up against real quick? Is that possible?
I think I could. Phil Aubrey, guilty. Butcher Colin, John with a J, the loud guy, Big N, Michael the whiskey guy, and I got a waiting list with the other Philly, J Dog, Glenn. I got Glenn. Glenn.
Just a random Glenn?
I don't know why I have Glenn.
They all got handles and Glenn.
And Glenny. I don't know. Do a little bit more research on this Glenn on the waiting list.
Got to sort out who Glenn
I'll have to
is.
phone him. I've got the number.
Call him after the show. Hey, Glenn, how did you wind up on our list?
Weighing in at 186 pounds, it's Glenn. What if it was Brian Williams at the Olympics, eh? From the Olympic Control Center, Brian Williams here. We're going to go right to the podium and talk to the gold medalist in the race of the century, Glenn.
So we eventually figured out who Glenn was.
Because he called in and reminded me. I just ran into him a week earlier. But
he was wonderful.
Glenn.
Yeah. With 3 N's?
I think by the time you
3.
spell, yeah.
Okay, and now without further ado, here it is, 60 seconds, the play-by-play of the race. Due to popular demand, here's how it all went down last year.
The moment has come.
I can't wait. I'm nervous.
The 92-1 City Bone Phone Invitational, the race of the century, August 13, 2025. And we are live. Here we go. This is unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
This is closer than I thought. Ranger by a long shot right now, and Big Ed in second
Philly's
place.
keeping up.
Philly's keeping up. Somebody
keeping up.
surfed up. Philly, it's Ranger. Big Ed, Philly, guilty, Glenn. There's your top 5 finish, and I don't have a time just yet, but Sir Rodney and T. Kona were holding the tape. And that was unbelievable because I'll tell you, Ranger had an unbelievable start.
It wasn't even close. I hate to tell it, but Philly held his own there.
I'll tell you, Big N came in second. Phil finished third. And then it was Guilty and Glenn.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, Philly is on Rubber Lake Street right now.
I don't think he's bending.
What a day that was.
It was fun. And then you donated your third place finish prize to Guilty, who had finished fourth. Hey, that's a big move. Loud Guy's telling us there was 13 people, I believe. And if anybody knows numbers, it's Loud Guy because he had 7 pieces of pizza.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Throwdown Thursday.
Here we go. Throwdown Thursday. And we've changed things just a little bit because of the sheer amount of write-in ballots that we get on a weekly basis when we do this. We just kind of thought to ourselves, like, why are we limiting this to a fatal four-way or just 2 options? Just open it right off the hop.
A free-for-all.
Yes. Throwdown Thursday, free-for-all. This is, there might be some exceptions, but basically this is the way it's going to be every week now. And today's, because it's Miracle Treat Day, DQ, we had some fantastic blizzards in here yesterday. Favorite ice cream. And this can be a blizzard. This can be some form of soft serve. This can be standard ice cream. Whatever.
So we're not talking place. We're talking flavors?
I think so.
I like that. Do you have a favorite, Vicky?
You know what? More often than not, I think my go-to is chocolate chip cookie dough. Just the texture of it, the taste of it, it can't be beat.
Cookie dough is marvelous. I remember my mom making cookies when I was little and slapping my hands. Get out of there. Stop eating the dough.
Yeah.
Then you throw it in some form, usually in a blizzard, right?
Sure.
Yeah. The cookie dough blizzard.
But yeah, eating it when you were in the cookie making process was always pretty good.
Joe?
I used to love a drumstick. With the cone and
like a chicken drumstick. This is ice cream, yellow.
No, I like.
Drumstick's good.
Yeah. I always used to like that one, and I guess is it the Revel, the chocolate covered?
Yeah.
Right. I like the vanilla ice cream with the chocolate coating over it.
An ice cream sandwich is probably going to get some
good.
Votes. Who can't eat a half a dozen ice cream sandwiches?
So we're going into the novelty ice cream things
so.
And the flavors. It's just ice cream in general. What's your favorite ice cream treat?
That's probably a good way to go about it.
Sure. I think it's such
I just
an
made
open...
the graphic, but okay.
Oh. No, that's
okay. So how did you phrase the graphic?
I said, what's your favorite flavor?
Favorite flavor of ice? Well, let's keep it at that.
Let's keep it at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe?
Yeah, no, sorry. I ruin it every week, apparently.
But I have seen drumstick flavored ice cream before.
No, you don't cover for me. I'm an idiot. I'm an ice cream idiot.
He likes vanilla, just that big 4-liter pail that would be kind of half yellow.
I didn't. I learned how cheap we were when we bought vanilla ice cream as a kid.
Oh, that was a
4-liter
staple
yellow
in my house
pail.
too. Yeah.
Then I realized vanilla is actually white.
And then we would use those pails as like throw up pails when we were sick.
Always.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with strawberry. No, I'm gonna go with vanilla.
Just straight vanilla.
I like vanilla ice cream. That's what I have in the house. It's plain. I can add things to it all the time. Right?
Yeah.
You're always piling
vanilla.
good stuff. How about a soft serve swirl? That's good.
That works though.
Well, it's a flavor of chocolate and vanilla together, I suppose.
You want soft serve swirl?
No.
I'll go soft serve swirl. Or a maple walnut is good as well.
There you go. Yeah.
Weigh in 762 on the text line, or you can go to our socials. Throwdown Thursday.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
And continuing on with Throwdown Thursday, favorite ice cream flavor. And we're getting one a lot that the three of us hadn't heard of before this morning.
Heard of it, just never tried it.
Okay, I had never heard of Tiger ice cream.
I feel like I had it when I was a kid, but I think it's like an orange with a black licorice mixed in, and I feel like I would have hated that. Somebody says Tiger, somebody says Tiger Tail. Is there a difference between those, I wonder?
One's a knockoff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It says here, Tiger Tail or Tiger ice cream is a classic Canadian flavor featuring bright orange flavored ice cream or sherbet swirled with bold ribbons of black licorice.
Ugh.
You lost me at black licorice.
I like a sherbet. That's not bad every once in a while. But
you already voted for vanilla, mister.
No, I'm staying with vanilla. And a few people like Zimmer and even T. Kona have my back because there's some great vanillas out there like Chapman's or give me a couple off the other top. There's just some that
Lucerne?
have a better. No, I don't do.
That's the yellow.
I think I'm still paying the price on the Lucerne from when I was a kid.
Pat on our Facebook page says rainbow. Have you guys tried rainbow before?
I have.
I love rainbow, but I could never describe what that flavor tastes like. Like, what is it? It's just its own thing.
I agree with you.
Neapolitan's not getting a lot of votes.
But that came in the 4-liter pail, too. There was a couple of those. You know what? My dad's probably still got one in the freezer.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
The completely useless question.
Completely useless question.
Useless with a capital Y. So useless.
Brought to you by Midtown Ford.
Tons of ice cream, favorite ice cream flavor text messages coming in. We'll get back into that after 8 o'clock. Right now, though, Bomber tickets for tomorrow night's game against Ottawa. Joe has the question, 780 City, 780-2484.
According to a recent survey, I don't know, this one might be an easy one today. Over half of us have not done this in the last year. So just over 50% of us have not done this in the last year. At least if you took the survey, you said that.
204 780 City, 780-2484. Good morning. You're on the air. Go ahead with your guess.
Good morning. First of all, burgundy cherry is delightful.
Burgundy cherry. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, very nice one.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Let's go.
Oh, you cut out there. What were you going to say?
Can I go with Vicky, please?
How about traveled? Haven't traveled in the last year.
Ah, good answer. No.
Sorry
No.
about that.
That's good.
Thanks for playing. For Bomber tickets, Hello City. Go ahead.
Hi. Would it be gone to the dentist?
No. That's become a game in itself, though. Now, like you used to go like once a year for a cleaning or something. Now they're trying to get you in there like they throw you off with it's not even 6 months. I think it's like about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And then you got to look at your benefit package and go, this is almost impossible to make the math work.
Totally.
And prices have gone up.
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
But, the more often you can get in there and get all that crud off your teeth.
I mean, if you can swing it, it's a good thing.
100%.
Hi, City. Go ahead with your guess.
I'll take Lifeline, please.
Philly, Vicky, or the text line?
Let's try Philly this morning.
Let's go with this. We'll send this one out to all the bachelors out there. Wash their sheets.
No.
Oh,
No.
6 months?
in the last year?
Oh, I thought it was half year.
No. Half of the people.
Half of
that
the
took
people.
survey.
Oh.
Well, my guess stands.
Thank goodness that's not the answer.
But
though, I
hey,
have
at
to
least the
say.
guy had good teeth. He has a good benefits package.
Teeth are great. Sheets,
Clean teeth, dirty sheets. That's someone's memoir title.
204 780 City, 780-2484. Hello.
I'll go with the text line.
The most recent text is watch a movie.
No.
Thanks for playing this morning. We don't get a lot. Probably there are some good guesses on the text line.
The text line can be a gamble because often they will get it, but then sometimes there's some random ones in there, right?
That's right. Good morning, City.
Back to back. I'll go with Vicky.
Over half of us have not done this in the last year.
You got any clues to narrow this down at all? It's just such a broad thing. It could be anything, right?
Yeah, that's the point of the question I thought I'd ask, but I thought it was going to be easy. There's 2 lifelines left, so I'm going to give you a clue.
Okay.
It has to do with technology. Okay? Over half of us have not done this in the last year. You have refrained from doing this.
And it has to do
How
with
about
tech.
turning your phone off?
No.
Mine is never turned off.
The hard reboot.
Yeah.
But
It's
we're
warm.
leaning in the right direction.
Okay.
Something to do with your phone?
Yes, or
204 780 City, 780-2484. Bombers tickets on the line. Go ahead.
How about done a software update?
no. No, there's a few people that just are almost scared of them.
Yeah.
No.
Well, sometimes they could really screw up your
Yes.
phone, and sometimes they help. You never know.
Yeah.
And
I like them to figure out the one with all this technology and how you don't lose contacts every time you replace a phone.
That sucks. As long as they fix the flashlight thing. So I'm not always have my flashlight on. Hello, City.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
How about staying off social media and stuff like that?
No.
Thanks for playing. Bomber tickets on the line. Good morning, City.
Morning. How about make a new friend?
No. It has to do with your phone.
So we've whittled it down.
With 1 lifeline left, this has to do with your phone. Half of us have not done this in the last year. with our phone?
780 City. Hi there.
Hi.
Hello?
You got a guess?
Yeah.
That was awkward for a second there.
Gotten a new phone.
Not get a new phone, no.
Thanks for playing.
There's something that has happened on your phone that you just haven't done. And it's not an
That has
update.
happened on your phone.
Yeah, it's not an app.
Hi, City.
Is it like go through your phone pictures to see if you can delete any like screenshots and stuff like that?
No. Nothing to do with photos.
That might be a fun one. We did the text messages. Like, how many photos do you have on your phone?
This is more of a audio thing than it would be a video thing on your phone.
More of an audio thing on your phone, Joe says. Hi, City.
Is there any more lifelines?
One.
Okay, let's go with Phil.
I got it. Voicemail. Check your voicemail. Update your voicemail.
When he says he's got it, he's got it.
Down to the wire.
According to a recent survey, over half of us have not done this in the last year. Listen to their voicemail. And why? Well, because that red dot doesn't mean as much as, well, their number already shows. And if you don't recognize that number, the last thing you're going to do is listen to a message.
Sometimes they have the text of it, right?
Yes.
Written out. I
That's
love that
great.
feature.
Yeah, I like leaving certain buddies. I just like to bust their balls by leaving a long voicemail because nobody wants to go in and check that.
Yeah.
Who's this?
It's Jeremy.
Jeremy. Congratulations, man. You got Bomber tickets.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Joe, we have a winner to announce.
Sandy, the randomizer called out Sandy, $455.38. The total cost of those three great items from Shoppers Drug Mart, who have an incredible sale starting tomorrow again. And speaking of Mr. Crowley's neighborhood, even that one had a Shoppers Drug Mart. They're everywhere.
Oh, yeah. And
Right?
can I,
Bonus redemption event, by the way, starts tomorrow.
You mentioned sale prices. That's another reason why I wanted to use the Irish Spring 5-in-1 body wash for men. Is it's normally $10.39. It's on sale right now for $3.99.
Whoa.
That is a great deal for a great 5-in-1 product.
And it's, what is it? Shampoo, conditioner, body wash.
Shampoo, conditioner, body wash, face wash. Your face, I'm telling you what, Vicky, it's been crying for Irish Spring 5-in-1. It's also a 24-hour deodorizer.
Okay.
So for $3.99, and you go through one of these, every 3 weeks or 4?
If you're playing rec
Just
league
from
hockey,
head to toe,
Are you
you're
buying
putting
all
this
12?
all over.
I think you just pour it on your head and watch
Yeah.
it just slide down.
that's the best.
You don't even have to lather up yourself.
No,
just
it's-
squeeze some on your head. Watch it work down your
An
face.
Irish Spring ooze.
Yeah. It's like that whole debate we had about do you wash your legs?
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
or do you just let the soap run down your legs and go, they look good. Do you wash your legs every time you shower?
Every time I shower, no, I don't. I'm a run down, but I'll shave my legs every once in a while, so that gets them soaped up.
Okay. Joe, do you wash your legs? 'Cause
I
it,
do.
It
I have
includes
to-
bending over.
No, that's why I have to. I have to make sure that I know that my day starts so that I can still have some limited mobility.
I can still pull this off.
I can still wash my
pull it
legs.
off. Yep.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ&V into more ears.
923, and I almost said Adam Rita. He's an old CFL football coach,
Yes,
isn't he?
old school from Toronto.
Come on, dude.
too.
Anytime I saw Adam Rita's name as a kid, I'd look at my dad. I'd be like, yeah or no? Come on, is he or is he not? Because this is pretty big. This guy's on TV all the time.
Well, he's not Portuguese.
I know, he's not. No.
You're Portuguese. And what week do you come? During Folklorama, the Portuguese pavilion is going to be empty now for the rest of the week, and they're putting it all on you, Rita.
You ruined Folkorama for all the local associations. They're going bankrupt. They're not going to be able to sell Bifana sandwiches this week.
And funny thing is, everybody calls it bifana, but it's made with pork.
That's right. That is the old switcheroo in Portuguese culture. It's a bifana with beef, no pork, and then thinly sliced pork.
Yes.
I had to get my mother to explain that one to me. She's like, "That's just the name, bifana, and it happens to sound like beef, and that's just what you get." Yeah.
Mike
That's
Rita.
awesome.
Mike Rita, welcome back to the 92.1 City Studio. It's good to have you back.
I'm happy to be. We were talking off air about how nice it is to come to Winnipeg in the summertime, how much nicer this city is when it isn't, ice frozen and, you're not suffering from warnings that say they'll kill you in 3 minutes. Make sure you don't go outside today, everybody. Minus 50 with the wind chill reaching 72.
That's the last time you were here. It was, that cold.
It was that cold.
Yeah.
We got a minus 50 warning.
You weren't completely convinced because you're wearing a toque still today.
Yeah, that's right. I was like, I don't believe them. Winnipeg's tricky. I'm not. It could drop into the minuses. We could have snow. There was probably snow like weeks ago for all I know. Here,
It's like a good relationship. You've seen us at our worst, and now you experience us at our best.
Honestly, it was nice to experience the best of Winnipeg.
Yeah.
It's been good. It's been good.
But we talked about this last time you were here, Mike. You fit in Winnipeg. Like you could walk in here and be labeled as a local comic, and nobody would go, "Oh, I don't believe that." You feel like a Winnipegger.
I'll tell you why. But the second I land in Winnipeg, I start injecting honey dill into my veins, and I just until I get enough honey dill in me, and then the locals can smell my honey dillness, and they're like, "Oh, he's one of us, man." I don't know what that is. I don't know why the rest of the country hasn't hopped on the
Why
Winnipeg.
not?
Dude,
So
it is
good.
It is so good. I get the chicken strips. Shout out Rumors, best chicken strips there is.
They do.
All right,
Drew.
and
Drew makes them. Drew makes them himself back there.
Yeah,
You know what the funny thing is? He's not wrong. Like, you could be popping out of the Luso Club on Sargent Avenue, walking right into Rumors. They're going to fill the place. I go, I think I just had coffee with him at Luso. Like, you're going to fit in.
I like, shout out the new club in town that I went to yesterday, the Sporting Club in town. So it's their local soccer team, dude. But it's it's just nice to see people who are so passionate about keeping certain parts of the culture, like the soccer culture, like the soccer club. So, you go, you watch the game there, you drink with your friends, you grab a bifon, you grab a steak, whatever. And shout out Sammy Souza, who's just the man kicking butt over there and keeping our culture alive in Winnipeg. If you like soccer and you love just
Sammy's
rowdy.
a good guy.
Sammy's a good guy. He's a very nice fella.
Your travel schedule, Mike, you go straight like Winnipeg to San Jose. Do I got that right? That's not what you normally see on somebody's tour schedule.
Dude, it's the classic Canadian tour schedule where you just take what you can get early on in the year. You're like, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. And then you look at your dates, you're like, why the hell am I hopping back to San Jose? Because usually what you would do here, as you're saying, you should do Winnipeg, and then you go Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, Victoria, and then you hop down.
It's like you're booked on air miles. You got to do Winnipeg, San Jose to go to Regina.
Yeah, you gotta like, all right, if I go, it's too far. I don't have that many air miles, but I can probably do Winnipeg to Brandon and then drive to Ontario somewhere.
You mentioned New England is a place that you work often. How's the audience there? Seems like a tougher crowd.
No, okay. So tough people. Super supportive if you're their guy. If they like you and it's like you become their dude. That's our dude. That's our Canadian dude up there. That guy comes down in and we're dying in the audiences. I swear to God, I brought my mother out. Dude, guy was killing us all freaking night. Dude's Canadian. It's freezing up there. Guys living in igloos comes down here. It's like a paradise in Boston. You know what I mean? We're down by the Chaz. And then, you have a good time with these cats and you become their dude. You become their Canadian guy. And they're just so proud to be like, yeah, he's a Portuguese dude, but he's Canadian. It's like us, but like, cold. I don't know. And
so that's why you were, because you mentioned that there's certain off air. You said there's states you do.
There's certain areas and pockets where they're just so.
Mike Rita works there, or is there a reason why you don't work in other states, like your
the draw? So the way comedy works, you have to divide it in a sense. There's 50 weeks in a year that you got to work. Maybe you're going to work maybe 48. You take a couple off, vacation, sickness, whatever. So say you got 48. You fill up your Canadian dates. You fill up your club dates, like like the Rumors, blah blah blah, whatever you got to do, and then you're left with about 20 dates that you got to play with. So then you have to try to maximize what you can do in those 20 weeks. And you find these pockets through trial and error over the years. So you go to markets. So you go to New Jersey, you sell 150. You go, okay, so New Jersey's like a mid-market. I can do good, but it's not Fall River. It's not Boston where you're selling 500 tickets. 2 shows where it's 900 people or 1,000 people. And you're like, okay, these markets need to get priority in those 20 weeks. I got to make sure that I hit them up once a year. Same thing with Rumors. Like, same thing with Winnipeg. Winnipeg at first was a place where I sold 300 tickets. Then it became a place where I sold 500. And then we had a week at Rumors where, who knows what we sold. We were sold out every week, every day of the week. So you test these markets out. You learn where your best are. You prioritize them. And then, like you're saying, I got to hit up New England every year. I got to hit up Northern California because these pockets, they love me. They support me. They give me so much, I give them so much, and they get priority. And then
That's
the rest
interesting.
falls in.
Now, hold on. Since your port, is your mother your agent? Like, is she the one still?
She's making the calls,
Making
dude.
sure.
Yeah, I want to tell you, my son not going to take nothing less 5,000 right now. Flight and hotel.
But,
Sounds like a shrewd negotiator.
yeah, she's like,
I'm not. No, I need my mom.
dude,
That's so good.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Here's what we learned today with Philly Joe and Vicky.
All right, first, we got to announce a Burt Block Party winner. Kill, Switch, Engage kicks off the weekend tonight. They're headlining, and we gave away some tickets, Joe.
Cody's our big winner. Going to enjoy 2 nights at the Burt Block Party, tonight and on Sunday. We're still taking our winners for Mike Rita over at Rumors. And how about this for some news? WWE, after 3 years, is returning back to Winnipeg. So tickets are going to go on sale next Friday, August 21st at Ticketmaster. The show itself, the Road to Survivor Series War Games Tour, Canada Life Center, October 15th. That's a Thursday night at Canada Life Center. Once again, tickets go on sale next Friday, August 21st.
All right.
Nice.
Kevin Owens, by the way, our good buddy who just returned, he's going to be on the show.
Okay, excellent. Sea-Bears game last night was canceled in Brampton due to problems with the court, condensation. Stunning. You had all day to make sure the court was ready. Joe, you mentioned how on earth did they even start the game without checking to make sure the court was ready for game action?
You think that there are regulations that they have to follow to do that, right?
I would love it if the Winnipeg Sea-Bears had time to get, for the first 1,000 fans or something, caution, wet floor signs, and gave them out as a prize.
That would be good.
And they have to kind of weave around it as they play. Yeah, might add a cool element.
So we'll get a 1-game final instead of what was supposed to be a best of 3. 1-game championship game Saturday, Canada Life Center. Saturday afternoon. That'll be great. It's going to be packed. And go Sea-Bears, go. It's the anniversary, the 1-year anniversary of the race of the century, the Bone Phone Invitational. This time last year, it would have been all done at this point. We were doing the post-race interviews.
Yeah, if you want to see the race in its entirety, which isn't that long, you can check it out on our Facebook page.
It was a lot of fun. Today is National Left-Handers Day.
Good for you and all the people like you.
I right, left. I have the green handled scissors, so I shoot I golf right, and as far as hockey goes, I shoot right.
Has it held you back in any way?
Writing on whiteboards is dreadful because I'm smudging everything I write.
Yeah.
So that's where it's held me back in life. I don't write on
green
whiteboards.
Scissors are a little much here at work. We know whose pair they are. Don't need a name tag on them.
And finally, over half of us has not checked their voicemail in the last year.
Yeah, interesting, eh?
Who does voicemail, right? You can tell who called.
The worst is when somebody leaves you a voicemail saying, "Hey, it's me, call me back," and that's the voicemail. It's like, I saw you called. Now I have to go through and listen and delete it.
Might that be a generational thing?
I think so.
Like your folks just feel the need to say, "Hey, it's Mom.
Yeah.
Call me back."
Had to break a few people of the habit.
Mm-hmm. And then hey, stop doing that. I know you called.
Yeah.
That is what we learned today.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City, weekday morning 6 to 10.